ovejas. Pasto. Saco, lleno de lana.
Oh, good day again.
Good day. Huntley is just down that road. You can't miss it.
I know. We just found out that the people we've been looking for aren't there anymore.
Oh, that's a shame.
¿Qué está haciendo? ¿Qué está haciendo?
What are you doing?
Getting all the work done? My wife is ill, so I have to do it alone. Needs to be done by nightfall, otherwise I won't get them to Winchester tomorrow. Why are you asking?
We were supposed to live here with our uncle, but since they're gone, we need to find a... Do you know what happened to the owners of that burned...
It's not Simon you're looking for, is it?
Why, yes.
A while ago, some knights came to his house, nasty bunch. Burned it down, said he was part of some scheme against the king, like his brother, the Earl.
What happened to Simon and his wife?
Dunno, haven't seen any of them since.
I understand. Thank you.
Se fue a ripiadas. ¿Podríamos ayudar a vigilar?
We could help you shear your sheep.
Nah, never let a stranger handle your flock. Besides, I have nothing to pay you with. We're penniless.
We could take the wool to Winchester for you. You could stay at home and look after your wife while we sell your stock.
Well, that would be kind of you. But I couldn't trust you to negotiate the right price and bring the money back safely.
Ofreció comprar la lana. ¿Qué hay ahora, pa?
What
Te
if
la
I
pago
bought the
todo.
wool from you? You'd get the money right now and wouldn't have to go to market anymore. And whatever more we can negotiate will be the pay for our travels.
Well, that's an interesting thought. But for that to work, you would need to buy my entire stock, and I doubt you have coin for that. Now let me get back to work. The sun will set soon.
How much for one sack? Just name your price.
£1.50.
Una libra y 60 peniques. Comprobar primero la calidad.
I want to see the wool first.
All right, have a look.
Let's see. Huh. These fleeces are quite thin.
I put the cheap ones on top, in case of rain.
The ones deeper down don't look that much better.
Well, I couldn't wait for the wool to grow any thicker. My family is hungry and weak. I had to shear my sheep early this year.
All right.
Creo que era ofrecer una libra, pagar una libra y media. Una libra creo que era el precio correcto.
I can offer you £1.
That's less than what merchants in Winchester would offer.
Una libra sí, pero te estoy ahorrando el viaje, boludo.
You can't expect me to pay as much as a merchant would.
Why not?
Look, I'm not only offering you money here, but also the chance to stay here
Claro,
with your wife.
no te estoy
You
haciendo
wouldn't
viajar.
have to worry about your wool anymore, because that would be my problem then. But it'll only work if I can sell everything for more than I paid you here.
Tiene sentido.
You're smart. Well, all right. It's £1 per sack.
Here.
I'll finish shearing old Mabel here, then bring out the rest I've got. Maybe you also want to talk to the other shepherds around here. They might want to sell too.
Ah, all right. Thank you.
By the way, there's a man looking for you. He came by just shortly after you. I told him you went to Huntley.
What man?
Dunno. Brown scruffy hair, beard, black horse. Could be he rode right past you. That old hut is not easy to find. Shall I give him a message if he turns up again?
Tell him we left Huntley for good.
I will. Now let me get those sacks for you.
No sé de quién hablaba. Ah, el guardia de
I
Hamish.
wonder what Richard will think of this.
Sí, lo que piense me da lo mismo, ya lo hicimos.
What did we do wrong, Ali? Why is God punishing us?
Acá no existe, brother. Quejarnos de nosotros no hemos hecho nada. Lo superaremos.
We will get through this. If we came this far, we'll get even further. We just need to stay strong and be patient.
But there is nowhere for us to go. We're commoners now. Commoners who never learned to do common work, and
Acá andaba a arrancar. Yo ya tengo el negocio armado.
if we don't get the Elden back,
Ya tenemos el negocio de la lana listo, bro. Pagamos uno, lo vendemos 1,5, recuperamos medio. Después volvemos, pagamos uno de vuelta y recuperamos, bro.
We could become wool merchants.
what do we know about wool?
We know from Meg that a lot of shepherds complain about their walk to Winchester. What if we did that for them?
What about me becoming a knight?
Uncle Simon's not the only one who'd take you as a squire. If we collected enough money, we could pay another knight to teach you.
It might work.
Obvio, bro.
Right?
Mente capitalista.
We've had some bad luck
Vos sos
till
un
now.
rupestre de mierda. Pero acá se
Surely not
maneja la
everyone is a
información.
fiend. It'll take some time, but we should be able to gradually increase our income. All we need to do is have a lot of patience and pray to God.
Ah, es que el pendejo es un rupestre.
Richard!
Lord Hamley caught me riding the horse you stole from him. He told me before I take you back, I can have some fun with you.
Get away from him!
Tu casa, petardo. La vida abandona su cuerpo en su título. Petardo.
Richard! Richard, are you alright?
What happened?
Que sos un inútil.
Oh, you're
Sos un
alive!
tremendo inútil, Richard. Te caes a pedazos.
You're alive!
Y sí, si le
Why
pegaron
are
dos
you
patadillas.
crying?
Because we are both alive.
Es que acabo de matar a un gato porque vos sos un inútil.
Looking back, we'd been lucky that his bones hadn't been broken, and that his ear had healed so quickly after we had burned out the wound. Otherwise, I'm not certain my brother would have survived the attack in Huntley. Once he could walk again, we gathered the few things we had and headed out, counting our blessings and preparing to build ourselves a new life.
Unas semanas más tarde. Con toda la nota, papá. Y luego que compramos lana.
How's your wound doing?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
May I ask what you're planning to do with all that wool?
Philly. Nota de alienes orgullosos. Para negociar un peso y obtener beneficios, primero recalca la calidad del producto. Lo que se te ocurra. Cuando el comprador se muestre dispuesto a negociar, no pidas un precio desorbitado. Pedir el doble de la oferta inicial no suele acabar bien. Por el contrario, ser demasiado humilde en la exigencia se fecha al cliente. No olvides ser inteligente. Para encontrar ese humilde cliente, la calidad del producto y le restará interés. La mejor estrategia es sugerir un precio ligeramente superior al que consideres justo. Sí. Mira. Pequeño monje. Mira, acá ya tenemos al boludito, al hijo de Tom Wilder, no me acuerdo el nombre, al monje.
Pray
Brother.
that he'll pay what the shepherd.
You think they lied to us?
It wouldn't have been.
No sería la primera vez. Listo. Ya nuestra confianza está en la
Mind
mínima.
showing me a piece of your stock? I'd like to establish the quality before I make any promises.
¿Qué pasa?
Come on, I need to check the quality. I won't take some without...
Muestra de lana.
I'll negotiate when you... Not bad. That's quite some wool you've brought along. I hope you're not planning to set up shop here too. Meg would kill me if I let you.
Venimos a vender, no compartir. Venimos a vender, no compartir.
We came to sell this wool to you, not to compete with you. It comes from the shepherds near Huntley. They gave it to me so they wouldn't have to come here themselves.
I see. All right. I'll give you £1 per sack for this.
What?
Yo.
Only £1?
Ah, that's a fair price.
No, no.
But that's what I paid the shepherds. This doesn't even make up for the cart, taxes and travelling.
Oh. Then you've made a bad business decision.
What?
I can't pay for your mistakes, can I? You have to handle that yourself.
Ali, let me handle this.
No me refiero a
My
nada.
brother was
Richard, vos te
stabbed twice
caes.
to get here.
Te caes. Sos
Yes.
un inútil. No
And if
tienes
it
cara de
wasn't for my
hacer
sister,
nada.
I'd be dead.
A ver,
Your
Richard.
money would not only pay for the wool, but also fund our fight to reclaim our earldom. If you
Ves
pay
que
us
son
more,
rupestres.
I shall never forget that courtesy. More greatly repay you once I may even allow you sole access.
That's a lofty prop.
And it would hardly cost.
So, you two are the...
We are.
But you're just children.
We will make coin, and I will become a knight fighting for until the king grants us back our no.
That may all be very well, but I can't pay you more than what I already offered.
Then I'll prove that the wool's quality is worth. Just let me look at it.
Richard, quédate ahí pues te caes a pedazos.
We've got to work out what signifies high quality.
Maybe if we remember what the shepherds said.
It's from a good breed of sheep, they said. What else?
Other wool looks greasy, not ours.
It's dry, light and soft.
The wool is pretty strong too. It holds together well.
That's all I remember.
Yeah, me too.
Bien, vamos. Modo
Sort
vendedor.
it over.
A lavar la lana. Resistente primero.
Some sheep produce brittle fibre, but this wool is strong. Its sheep had good, healthy lives.
It's suitable for finer and durable fabrics.
Seca.
In this weather, some cartloads of wool would arrive damp. I made sure that this is dry and undamaged. It's light and easy to transport.
And customers are hesitant to buy wet wool.
Limpiar. Limpia, perdón.
Wool is often full of grease and dirt. But this batch was scoured very thoroughly. It's very clean and soft.
Even picky customers would be delighted. That is true. All right. What pricing did you have in mind?
Bien, a ver. Una libra y media. 2 libras. Una libra y cuarto. Libra y media, libra y media. Una para recuperar, media para ganancia.
10 shilling per sack then.
Well, tell you what. I'll give you £1.25 for every sack. You've brought up some good arguments. Your wool is exquisite.
Of course it is.
Ah, but not a penny more, all right?
Ya. No sé qué pasará si le pongo rechazar, entonces... me la juego.
That's not enough. I want £1.50.
Well, you're not getting that. Or would you prefer to get £1 after all?
All right. I accept your offer.
Había que probar. Si salía, salía.
Thank you for your business.
We've done it, Ali.
We've earned 60 pence for each sack. That's 5 shilling. A whole crown.
I know why Meg likes you, Aliena. You're just as ruthless as her.
Es tan impecable como ella.
I must say, that was impressive.
Can I help you?
Forgive me, I didn't mean to barge in, but you are the Lady Aliena of Shiring, are you not?
Yes, I am.
And I'm Lord Richard, Earl Bartholomew's son.
My name is Philip of Gwynedd. I am the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Ah, I've heard of you. You helped a lot of people after the Hamleys attacked my father's castle.
We only did what was right. I met your father.
My father knew many people. Not all of them were his allies.
I know. I'd like to invite you to come to Kingsbridge. Our own wool trade has fallen somewhat into neglect, God forgive, but we have plenty of sheep. I'm sure we could come to an agreement.
You want us to be merchants?
You wouldn't work for me, you would work with me. I can see that you are not afraid of hard work. I don't know a single novice who would have been willing to pull a cart like that on his own. My friend, Brother Milius, would be delighted to speak with you. He always goes to markets for our priory. What do you say?
I'll consider it.
Please do consider my offer. You will be most welcome in Kingsbridge. It is the least I can do.
Thank you, Father. Not much later, I found a home in Kingsbridge.
Encontré una casa en Cambridge.
I remember when I got there, there was Jack. You! I remember you.
Y el amor
With no
floreció.
father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherberg.
Sherberg.
And then the days just went by. Little
Y
did
ahí
I
por
know
fin
that the
se junta el
best
libro 1 con el
and
libro
the
2.
worst was
En
yet
esa
to
escena.
come.
O si recuerdan bien, el libro 1 termina con eso. Jack encontrándose con la piba. No llamaste a la puerta de tu antigua casa. Seguro estaba lleno de Hamish. Encontraste un lugar donde pasar la noche. La travesía dejó un maltrecho a tus pies. No pasa nada. Prestaste juramento con convicción. Viste a tu padre por última vez. Salvaste a Richard, pero ambos seguían estando en shock. Pagaste al pastor 1 libra por cada saco de lana. Negociaste un buen precio por la lana y obtuviste ganancias. Philip te ha invitado a Cambridge. Eso es todo lo que sucedió. Y es todo lo que vamos a hacer por hoy. 2 horitas más de directo de lo habitual. Metimos 2:30, ahora 2. Quieras que no, estamos empezando a meter un poquito más. Ahora con los streams nocturnos, que por ahí está un poco divertido para hacer.
So, you have returned from Rome, Bishop Waleran.
Yes, it was a very illuminating time.
Con la de
What
mierda.
do you want?
Pelado como
The
verga.
Pope was very pleased to hear how I and you have worked together in the past to support our king.
We did not do it for your church.
He was less pleased, however, to hear about the bargain you struck with the Prior of Kingsbridge.
Why should he care? Once and for all, we will not support you in your personal quarrels. The deal we made with the Priory of Kingsbridge has the blessing of the king.
Of course, and you would never change your mind on that matter. Tell me, has your son returned from the Holy Land yet?
We have not heard from him, ever since he set out to join that crusade of yours. If he dies, your church will be responsible.
Do not underestimate your son, Lady Hamley. That would be a great mistake.
Se picante. Capítulo 10. ¿No nos salteamos el capítulo 9 de la pasada? Pues el anterior fue el 8. O en algún momento cambió al 9 y no me enteré. Mira la catedral cómo va. Va re a tope, boludo. Mira lo que juega esa catedral.
Not long now and you'll have a ceiling.
Wonderful. Then we will no longer have to hold our services in the crypt.
You could even begin to plan the paintings.
Celebraba misa en la cripta, qué mal, boludo, hacer al aire libre.
So the whole thing goes up in flames again.
Philip decided on that because it's cheaper. And these walls can only hold the weight of a wooden ceiling.
I love you like a brother, Alfred, but the apprentice shouldn't have to tell the master craftsman things like that.
Jack, for once, focus on your work and finish it. Just for once. Or you'll stay an apprentice for the rest of your life.
Don't argue again.
Alfred is right. This is a house of God.
All right.
Uy, creció una banda, Jack, boludo.
You could start planning the paintings for the ceiling if you wish.
Me caí.
Can we afford that at the moment? We are paying so many workers already.
Qué malo que soy con este tipo de cosas, boludo. Hijo de puta que soy, en serio.
Father Philip, Tom Builder, Alfred.
Ah, Aliena.
How are you?
Ah, hay que mirar a la wife. Es la waifu de Jack.
Fleece fair starts tomorrow.
Ah, I almost forgot.
Milius and I have already arranged everything. We'd make much more of a profit if Percy Hamley had not raised the taxes this week.
Again?
Jonathan, Earth.
Jonathan, you shouldn't wander off. Stay with us.
Tom is right. You hear?
He looks like a real monk.
Omnius Pluvius, nomine patri amen.
That sounds like Latin, but it's not quite right yet. We would not have to worry about this if we could sell our wool here on our market.
The king would have to grant us a license for that.
And the Hamleys wouldn't like that, I'm afraid. They want the taxes from the fair in Shiring.
Don't worry, we'll make a good profit. It's a good year. We've never moved this much wool as it
Ha
is.
pasado bastante tiempo. No sé cuántos años para ser exacto, pero pasó un buen tiempo.
Oh, and I have to build a new storage house.
Alfred is a master craftsman now. If you can pay him, he'll help you.
Ah, very good.
Bien, Alfred. Mejoraste tu vida.
If she hadn't a business of her own, I'd hire her to work for me.
She is something. She would make me a good wife. Hey!
Tranquilo, Jack, tranquilo.
Hey, take that back! What? What did I say?
For the last time, stop your quarreling!
Philip, let's look at the plans again. There's a problem I have to discuss with you.
All right.
Take that back, Alfred.
Jack, leave him alone. And for once, finish your work.
And Jack, please keep an eye on Jonathan, will you?
What? Why me?
Finish your work, Jack.
That's how it always was. But on that day, I didn't care. On that day, I was going to see Aliena.
Hola, wife.
And I was going to tell her how I felt.
Oba. Oba
And
que se le
nothing
declara.
and no one would stop me.
Oba que se le declara. No sé cuántos años han pasado, pero tienen que haber pasado unos 5 o 6 años por lo menos. Es lo que dijo Dalí. Todo necesita que termines la ménsula. A ver, tienen que haber pasado unos 5 o 6 años porque Jonathan era el bebé de Tom Wilder, que lo dejó en la iglesia, bueno, lo dejó abandonado, lo llevaron a la iglesia y toda la primbomba que vimos en el libro 1 era Jonathan. Y ahora ya es un pibito, ya habla, camina solo, unos 6, 7 años tiene que tener. No sé a qué edad más o menos es, pero 6, 7 años tiene que ser. Por lo visto Jack también creció, además explicaría 6, 7 años, Jack ponele que hubiese tenido 10, ahora tiene 16, 17, tiene pinta. Así que bueno, está, tenemos la info, más o menos. Después voy a fijar bien, porque cuando arranca el libro 1 te dice qué año es, y cuando arranca este decía 1141 creo. Así que creo que el otro era 1135. Bueno, dicho esto chicos, espero que hayan disfrutado como siempre del directo. Mil gracias por verme y nos vemos en el próximo directo, que será mañana a la tarde. Vamos a estar jugando un rato a Pokémon Showdown con la gente y después, no sé, me pondré a jugar otra cosa. Así que bueno, los espero. Adiós.